everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video prepared for you where I will be talking about my top picks for e-bikes that can go from 35 miles an hour all the way up to 45 miles an hour. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. In this channel, we love adrenaline-filled, powerful e-bikes. It's the beginning of 2024 and the competition has gotten absolutely ferocious. The e-bikes that I'm going to be talking about today, they're in the price range of $2,000. Some are a little bit less and some are a little bit more. But in my opinion, the company Aerial Rider started the trend of best bang for the buck e-bikes by using 52-volt batteries and super powerful top speeds. So my number one pick, guys, this list is in no particular order of importance. So on number one is the Aerial Rider X-Class 52 volts. Now this e-bike is near and dear to my heart. It's my very first e-bike. Back when I got it, it came with a 35 amp controller. Now they have it down to 33 amps, which is still really good. So, you get a 1,000-watt motor that peaks at 2,000 watts, 52-volt batteries with 20 ampere hours. Both the motor and the battery are name brand, which I'm a stickler for name brand components, especially the battery and the motor. Hydraulic brakes, turn signals, the package. This bike can hit speeds of up to around 35 miles an hour. Like I said, it's a scrambler style, 20-inch by 4-inch fat tires. This e-bike, I've had it for 2 years. It has been super reliable, great customer service. I belong to the Facebook groups of Aerial, and everybody raves about their e-bikes, the customer service. Very reputable company. So I would recommend this e-bike to anyone. And guys, the price, okay, so it's down from $22.99 to $16.99. This price is incredible. In my opinion, in 2024, this is still the best bang for the buck scrambler style e-bike, and I would recommend it to anyone. A recent competitor to the X-Class is the Ride One Up by Ride One Up Rev 1. This is another scrambler style e-bike. Now, they have two models. So one has a hardtail, the other one has a dual suspension. The dual suspension one is like $23.95. So we're gonna be talking about the hardtail, which is at $16.95. Now, the motor on the X-Class, I'm gonna compare the two bikes, it's a 1,000-watt sustained, while on the Rev 1, it's a 750-watt sustained. The torque, 110 Newton meters on the X-Class, while on the Rev 1, it's 95. Now, top speed on throttle only, 35 miles an hour on the X-Class, while on the Rev 1, they cap it at 20 miles an hour. You have to pedal in order to get to the top speeds of 37 miles an hour on the Rev 1. Now, the suspension, well, for the same price, right? With the X-Class, you get a dual suspension that's adjustable. And then on the Rev 1, you only have a front suspension. The controller on the X-Class is at 33 amps, while on the Rev 1, it's at 25 amps. The gearing on the X-Class, you get 7 speeds, while on the Rev 1, you get a single speed. Woo! Now the X-Class comes with a 52-volt 20 ampere hour battery, while the Rev 1 comes with a 52-volt 15 ampere hour battery. Now the Rev 1 has been a very popular e-bike since its launch due to its looks and very powerful top speeds of 36-37 miles an hour. It also comes with 4 piston hydraulic brakes And it also comes with mag wheels, which gives it a really nice look. And mag wheels are going to be more durable and robust than spoked wheels. Now, Ride One Up, is a very popular brand, very reputable with great customer service. Third bike on my list is this incredible Wire Freedom that I'm on right now. This is the company that caught us by surprise about a year and a half, 2 years ago, with its massive 2,000 watt motor that peaks at 2,200 something, 2,400 watts. The battery, it's a 60 volt, 20 ampere hour with a massive 40 amp controller. Just so you get an idea, guys, regular e-bikes, they use controllers of 17 amps to like 20, 25 amps, so almost double of what you normally get. So this translates in crazy amount of power. This e-bike can hit speeds of up to 40 miles an hour, but of course we will be testing that in my full review. Most of the guys that have been reviewing this e-bike are on the heavier side, so I want to see what a lighter me, 145 pound rider, can achieve. The other day I did a top speed run, guys, on an almost empty battery. I mean, I had 1 bar left, and I was able to get it up to 36 miles an hour. I need to do a GPS test on my full review. Maybe it's off by a mile, so let's say I hit 35 miles an hour. So I'm confident that on a full battery I can reach 40 miles an hour. Now this e-bike has dual suspension. It has really nice texture hydraulic brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. Also, this e-bike has excellent customer support. American-based company, they actually pick up the phone. This e-bike goes for $19.99, but keep in mind that you will pay a little bit more for taxes depending on what state you're in, and also a flat fee of $250 for shipping. But guys, this bike is totally worth it. In my opinion, is the best bang for the buck e-bike in 2024, 2023, 2024. Best bang for the buck for its features and performance. Fourth e-bike, going back with the aerial rider, is the Kepler. This is another great e-bike from a great company. It has the same components as the Aerial X-Class, same motor, same battery, so 1,000 watt motor that peaks a lot higher. It says 1,800 watts. Battery 52 volt, 20 ampere hour. It's a hardtail, so it comes with a front suspension. And the main difference with the Kepler and the X-Class is that the Kepler comes with massive 26-inch by 4-inch knobby tires, and you can hit top speeds for this beast of 35 miles an hour. Great hydraulic brakes, and this is another e-bike that actually looks like a bike instead of a motorcycle. Great reputation too. Very reliable e-bike. Fifth e-bike on our list, this is a new company that is coming to make some damage. This is another insane, great bang for the buck company, the Motor Goat e-bikes. Now they have 3 e-bikes in their lineup, and today I'm going to talk about their latest model, which is the Goat Power version 3. Now this e-bike comes with a whopping 2,000 watt motor that peaks at 2,600 watts. This is a direct drive motor, which is going to have less torque than a geared hub motor, but it's going to have a higher speed than a geared hub motor. Now the battery, another impressive 60 volt, 25 ampere hour battery. And guys, check this out. The controller, doing a 1-up to wired, is a 50 amp controller. Wired has a 40 amp controller. Now they say this e-bike can hit speeds of 45 miles an hour. This is the fastest e-bike in our list. And guys, I don't know if I would call this an e-bike. I mean, this is a scrambler style e-bike. This is more like a mini motorcycle, to be honest. And you can get it with or without pedals. I mean, basically the pedals are just there to to make it legal, right? But okay, so it comes with 4-piston hydraulic brakes. It's like fully loaded, so it has integrated lights front and back, turn signals, a throttle. The front headlight has a low beam and a high beam function, turn signals. Super insanely powerful. And the price. So it is, if I remember correctly, $22.99. But there are some, or $21.99, sorry. But there are some influencers out there that have a 10% link. This is an introductory price.
Last but not least on our list is the Miller DK300 Max e-bike. Now, this is another scrambler or motorcycle style e-bike. Now, Miller has over 15 years of experience in manufacturing e-bikes. This is the only bike in our list with dual motors, dual batteries, dual suspensions. The motors are 1200 watt each for a total of 2400 watts, which will bring you to a top speed of 35 miles an hour. Now, the motors are from a very reputable brand, MX US. The batteries, they're dual 48 volt, 20 ampere hour battery for a total of 40 ampere hour batteries for an estimated range of 93 miles. Dual suspensions. The front is a double crown with hydraulic fork with adjustable lockout and preload. The rear suspension is a plush air shock with compression adjustment. The tires are 20 by 4 inches with this really cool tread for street but also light off-roading. Keep in mind that it's very heavy at 136 pounds, and this is because it's made of steel instead of aluminum. The brakes are 4-piston hydraulic disc brakes, and this is a very powerful e-bike that can climb hills like a goat with its dual motors. It has insane stopping power, and you can find this sweet e-bike on Amazon for $2,000, but they are offering a $400 coupon which brings it down to $1,600 plus shipping. Guys, this is an insane deal.
Just completely blown away at how e-bikes keep getting better and better and more affordable too. I mean, a few years ago, there is no way we would be seeing this level of performance at these prices. I mean, back then, a few years ago, there was a lack of availability of components. They were a lot pricier. Now, prices of components have gone down. There's availability. I mean, you can get your e-bikes for not so much for the wired as fast, but for most of them, you can get your e-bikes right away. And I love where the industry is headed. There's a lot of great stuff for great prices. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. I love making this content for you guys. And to help me to continue making this content for you guys, please subscribe. You have no idea how much it helps. I will be seeing you back tomorrow for another video. Whatever you're doing, happy riding!